Child, y'all better buckle up because what I'm about to spill is pure chaos. Papoose and Remy Ma, the so-called unbreakable hip-hop power couple. The marriage that survived prison, industry drama, and 15 years of loyalty has exploded into the nastiest, career-shredding divorce scandal this culture has ever seen. And I'm not talking about a quiet split loves. I mean cheating claims stretching back over a decade. Explosive ghostwriting secrets that could ruin legacies. Secret Christmas meetups while new lovers are kept in the dark. Fake engagement rings. Rap beef that turned into full-blown real-life warfare. And yes, 50 Cent waiting in for a Super Bowl stunt. This isn't tea. It's a five-alarm inferno. And everyone's getting scorched. Before we dive into this utter chaos, smash that like button and hit subscribe because the algorithm does not want you seeing this. We're about to reveal things some folks prayed would stay hidden. So show some love and let's dive in. Here's the truth today. What we're witnessing isn't just a messy divorce. It's a calculated demolition of reputations, careers, and legacies by people who know exactly what they're doing. And the fallout? Catastrophic. Remember when Beyoncé said, "The best revenge is your paper"? Yeah, they clearly missed that memo because they're out here choosing emotional, professional, and public destruction that's obliterating everything they built. Now, I already know some of y'all aren't gonna like this. Papoose defenders, the loyal King Squad, anyone thinking Clarissa Shields is innocent in this mess. You're about to get triggered. But that's exactly why you should support this channel by liking and subscribing. We're connecting the dots nobody else dares touch. And honestly, if you've been following and felt something off, timeline suspicious, coincidences stacking up, trust your gut because you're spot on. All right, loves, let's set the stage. Over the past 9 months, we watched what seemed like hip-hop's most solid marriage completely fall apart in real time. I'm not exaggerating. This has been one of the messiest, most public relationship collapses in recent memory. Papoose and Remy Ma got married in 2008. While Remy was literally locked up for assault, he waited for her. He stuck by her through 6 long years behind bars. When she finally walked out in 2014, they renewed their vows on national television, cementing themselves as hip-hop's poster couple for loyalty. The duo that supposedly proved love could survive anything. Or so we thought. Fast forward to May 2025, and boom! Papoose drops divorce papers, but oh no, he didn't do it quietly. Child, he filed with allegations. He accused Remy Ma of multiple affairs going back to 2014, right after her release. He claimed infidelity with several men. And here's the nuclear part. He alleged he secretly wrote 90% of her debut album. Let that sink in. If true, Remy Ma's entire career, her lyrical credibility, Grammy nods, legendary status, could be built on a lie. Dramatic pause. The implications? Catastrophic. But wait, it gets messier. While the divorce was wrapping up, Papoose publicly started dating undefeated boxing champ Clarissa Shields. And y'all, the backlash hit like a ton of bricks. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Well, if they're divorced, he can move on, right? Why hate on Clarissa? Sure, fair on the surface. People can date post-separation. But here's the tea. The timing, the public display, and the fact that Clarissa went on national radio spilling intimate details of Papoose's marriage breakdown, while Remy was still processing divorce. That's where people drew the line. It felt disrespectful. It felt performative. It felt like revenge, not romance. Some argue, well, Remy moved on too with easy to block captain, so why all the shade on Papoose? Fair, but let's be honest, loves. Remy Ma's new relationship came after enduring the very public humiliation of watching her ex flaunt a new woman. Order of operations matters. Pointed tone. But let's drop the defenses and get into the real mess, because the evidence about to get wild. Let's dive into this ghostwriting claim. If Papoose is telling the truth, this is career-ending for Remy Ma. We're talking her entire legacy on the chopping block. In the divorce filing, Papoose allegedly stated he wrote the majority of Remy's debut album. There's something about Remy, the very project that earned her Grammy nods and cemented her as one of hip-hop's top female MCs. He claims he ghost-wrote bars, hooks, entire verses, and never got credit. Now, there are 2 ways to see this. Either Papoose is telling the truth and held this secret for years, waiting for the perfect moment of weaponizing a divorce, which is diabolical but not impossible, or he's lying to destroy her reputation out of pure spite, making him one of hip-hop's most vindictive figures. But here's the kicker. If he's lying, Remy Ma could sue for defamation and ruin him in court. The fact she hasn't speaks volumes. Let that sink. Industry insiders whisper there may be some truth to it, and if emails, voice notes, or studio records prove it, her career could be over. And let's be real, the timing is suspicious as hell. Remy Ma is gearing up to launch Remy Network in 2026, her own media platform. She needs credibility intact, but if these ghostwriting allegations gain traction, sponsors bail, partnerships collapse, the network could flop immediately. Some think Papoose dropped his bomb specifically to sabotage her ventures. If that's true, loves, this isn't just a divorce, it's financial warfare. Meanwhile, while allegedly trying to destroy Remy's career, Papoose was flaunting a public relationship with Clarissa Shields. And child, this is where it gets messy in a whole new dimension. Clarissa Shields is a legend herself. Undefeated boxer, two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champ. She's accomplished feats most athletes only dream of. But stepping into this drama has made her one of the most controversial figures in recent sports entertainment gossip. And here's the twist. This relationship might not be what it looks like. In January 2026, Clarissa posted a social media video flashing a massive diamond ring on her engagement finger, and fans immediately went wild with speculation. Are they engaged? Did Papoose actually propose? Is this even real? The internet lost its mind. But then professional jewelers stepped in and basically said, hold on. Multiple experts analyzed the video and claimed the ring looked like a rental, a cubic zirconia, or a low-quality diamond. Not exactly the kind of rock you'd expect for a serious engagement, especially for someone of Clarissa Shields' status. Now, if that's accurate, it suggests the entire engagement may have been staged for publicity, a performance, a headline grab. And that raises a massive question. What else about this relationship isn't real? But wait, it gets even shadier. In late December 2025, right around Christmas, leaked footage allegedly surfaced showing Papoose shopping with Remy Ma, not Clarissa, but his supposedly estranged wife, the same woman he'd been publicly criticizing for months. Fans who claimed to see the footage said Papoose and Remy Ma looked comfortable, almost intimate, like nothing ever ended. Meanwhile, Clarissa Shields was reportedly spending Christmas alone, posting cryptic messages about loyalty and real love. Multiple sources now claim that footage has been deliberately suppressed by both Papooses and Remy Ma's legal teams. Why? Because if it goes viral, it could expose the entire Clarissa relationship as a publicity stunt. It would suggest Papoose is still emotionally attached to Remy Ma. It would confirm that what we've been watching might be pure theater. And honestly, the receipts are starting to stack up. Think about it. A possibly fake engagement ring, Christmas spent with the ex-wife, rumors of Papoose cutting ties with Clarissa over mysterious legal issues that no one can explain. The timeline doesn't make sense. The behavior doesn't make sense. Something is seriously off. And the public? Oh, they're not holding back. Social media has been savage. On one side, people defend Clarissa, saying things like, she's a grown woman. She can date whoever she wants. Y'all just jealous of a strong woman winning. Sure, I get that. Clarissa Shields has achieved incredible things and deserves respect. But on the flip side, the majority loves. People are dragging Papoose and Clarissa through the mud. Comments like, Clarissa disrespected a 15-year marriage, and now she's shocked people don't like her. Girl, bye. Papoose went from loyal king to messy king real quick. This is embarrassing. That engagement ring? Fake. That relationship? Fake. We see through it all. Even some of Clarissa's own boxing fans say she's hurting her brand by jumping into hip-hop drama. One fan wrote, Clarissa, you're a champion. You don't need this mess. Focus on your legacy, not a man stuck in a toxic divorce. And then there's the camp that thinks the whole thing is a publicity stunt. One viral tweet said, Y'all really think this is real? Remy Ma launching a network. Papoose needs relevance. Clarissa wants crossover appeal. This is a business move, not a relationship. Wake up. Honestly, that theory starts to make sense when you check the timeline. Meanwhile, while Papoose was playing games with Clarissa, Remy Ma was plotting revenge. And child, she did not come to play. Enter Easy the Block Captain, a battle rapper who was barely known outside the battle circuit before dating Remy. Now, headline news. And the way Remy has weaponized this relationship to humiliate Papoose is ruthless. She's been publicly supporting Easy at his battle rap events, cheering as he brutally disses Papoose in his verses. She's posting him on social media with captions like, "My love" and "Real One." She even allegedly offered to pay event security an extra $1,000 to handle anyone disrespecting her or Easy. On the surface, it looks like Remy Ma is moving on and finding happiness. But we all know better. But let's be real, loves. This is pure psychological warfare. Every move is designed to humiliate Papoose in the most public, savage way possible. And yes, it's working. But here's the dark insider scoop. Easy might be using Remy Ma just as much as she's using him. Before this relationship, Easy was a struggling battle rapper barely known outside the scene. Now, he's getting press, views, and opportunities. Sources say once Easy launches his music career and gets what he needs from this publicity, he might just walk away. If that happens, Remy ends up played twice. First by Papoose, then by the man she thought was her revenge. The cycle of toxicity keeps spinning, y'all. Now, let's talk about the line that got crossed. The December 2025 Breakfast Club interview. Papoose and Clarissa Shields sat down with Charlemagne, DJ Envy, and crew for one of the most disrespectful interviews in hip-hop media history. And I'm not exaggerating. The things said in that room were wild. Clarissa openly detailed Papooses' marriage collapse, claiming she helped him through a difficult time and that their connection was instant and real. She even shared intimate details, including a no-sex during training camps rule and that she's submissive to Papoose, despite being a world champion fighter. Let me repeat. Clarissa Shields undefeated, dominating every opponent in the ring, went on national radio and admitted she's submissive to a man still legally married and in a messy divorce. The optics? Absolutely terrible. And Papoose? Sitting there, co-signing it all, acting like publicly discussing his ex-wife's alleged infidelity is normal. At one point he even said, "Remy Ma knows what she did. The streets know what she did. I don't need to explain myself." The backlash was immediate. Remy Ma's fans flooded social media, calling the interview classless, disrespectful, and a new low. Even non-Team Remy viewers said it felt like a coordinated attack to humiliate her publicly. And here's the receipt. Shortly after, Remy posted cryptic Instagram messages in January 2026. "Karma is real and it's coming, and some people think they're untouchable. They'll learn." Insiders claim she's gearing up to expose dark secrets about both Papoose and Clarissa. Secrets that could destroy their careers and reputations. If she drops these bombs, this situation will get 10 times worse. Zoom out for a sec. Why is the spiral so completely out of control? Because this isn't just one toxic couple. It's a recurring pattern in entertainment. First, the issue of public relationships. When your brand is relationship goals, your personal life becomes a product. And when that product collapses, you either rebrand fast or double down on drama for attention. Well, Papoose and Remy Ma chose drama. Second, there's the enablement factor, where the friends, family, and managers saying, maybe don't air all your dirty laundry on social media? Where were the people encouraging private resolution instead of public warfare? They were either silent or actively fueling the chaos because clicks and revenue don't generate themselves. Third, and this is the big one, there's a financial incentive to stay messy. Every headline, viral clip, and controversial interview generates money. Streaming numbers spike. Social media followers multiply. Brand deals roll in. The system literally rewards toxicity, so the drama keeps getting fed. And finally, the psychological component. When long-term relationships implode, people want to control the narrative. They want to be seen as the victim, the loyal one, the wrong party. So they weaponize social media, interviews, and public statements to paint themselves in the best light, even if it destroys the other person in the process. That's exactly what we're witnessing here. This isn't just a divorce. It's a full-blown war over public perception, career survival, financial security, and legacy. And everyone involved is willing to burn it all to win. This brings me to a concept I want y'all to remember: the revenge cycle. The revenge cycle is what happens when hurt people prioritize destroying their ex over healing themselves. It's a repeating pattern where every move is designed to cause maximum pain, which triggers counterattacks that trigger even more counterattacks, until everyone involved is ruined. Walk with me. Papoose felt betrayed by Remy Ma's alleged affairs, so he exposed her publicly and moved on with Clarissa Shields. Remy felt humiliated, so she started dating Easy and weaponized him in battle rap. Papoose felt disrespected by Easy's diss tracks, so he went on the Breakfast Club to humiliate Remy further. Now, Remy is preparing to expose dark secrets about Papoose and Clarissa. See the pattern? Nobody's healing. Nobody's moving on. Everyone is just trying to hurt the other person more than they were hurt. And the casualties? Their kids, their reputations, their mental health, their futures. The revenge cycle has no winners, only survivors. Sometimes, not even that. But just when you thought this couldn't get messier, 50 Cent jumps into the drama. And child, the conspiracy goes next level. On January 1st, 2026, the first day of the year, 50 Cent started trolling Papoose and Clarissa with AI-generated videos. He created fake footage of them in humiliating situations and blasted it to his millions of followers. The internet lost it. Feeling disrespected, Papoose dropped a diss track, calling him a wanksta. Ironic, since that's 50's own song. But 50 Cent's clapback? Absolutely brutal. He said, and I quote, "Y'all trash? Make one song that can sell, and I'll come play." Translation: your career is over. You're irrelevant. Not even worth my time. Brutal, right? But here's where the conspiracy gets wild. Industry insiders claim 50 Cent is deliberately stirring multiple beefs, including this mess with Papoose, to generate viral content for his DoorDash Super Bowl commercial airing February 2026. Think about it. 50 Cent is a publicity mastermind. He knows how to twist narratives. He knows how to create moments that get everyone talking. And what better way to hype a Super Bowl commercial than to be at the center of a year's biggest hip-hop drama? Some insiders even say 50's commercial will expose everyone's secrets in the most humiliating way possible. Papoose's ghostwriting claim, Clarissa Shields' fake engagement, Remy Ma's revenge plot, the full meltdown. If it happens, everyone will be obliterated on the world's biggest advertising stage. That's not just beef. That's genius-level manipulation. And everyone else? Pawns in 50's game. Here's the bigger picture. This isn't a simple divorce. This is a calculated demolition of multiple lives, careers, and legacies, all orchestrated for publicity, revenge, and money. Nobody is innocent. Papoose weaponized ghostwriting allegations to destroy Remy's credibility. Remy Ma used a new relationship to humiliate Papoose. Clarissa Shields inserted herself for crossover appeal. Easy is using Remy to boost his career, and 50 Cent is using all of them for Super Bowl content. The casualties? Their kids watching their parents implode publicly, their mental health, reputations, futures. For what? Headlines, clicks, fleeting relevance. Remember, loves. When revenge trumps healing, when relationships are weaponized for publicity, when toxic cycles run unchecked, everybody loses. There are no winners, only survivors. Sometimes, not even that. So yeah, that's all I got today on hip-hop's most toxic divorce. And trust me, it's far from over. With 50 Cent's Super Bowl commercial dropping, Remy's network launch approaching, and lies and betrayals piling up, the next few months are going to be catastrophic. Now I need to know, do you think Papoose really ghostwrote Remy's album? Is the Clarissa Shields relationship real or staged? Is Remy's revenge justified? And is 50 Cent a genius or just messy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everything and love hearing your take. Until next time, loves, stay smart, stay safe, and remember, not every relationship that looks perfect actually is. Peace.